My name is Hirami Akiyama, and I am a disaster risk management research specialist at GFDRR. I'd like to introduce Mr. Ruwan here.
My name is Musa Rilwan, and I work for MUDRP project as communication officer. MUDRP project is Maldives Urban Development and Resilience Project, which is funded by World Bank and implemented under Ministry of National Planning, Housing and Infrastructure. Actually gave us a very broad knowledge. It broadened our knowledge about natural disasters and how countries are coping with it, how countries are adapting to it, and how countries are trying to build resilient infrastructures. So what we proposed for this event was technical support for strengthening integrated public transport network within the Maldives. So the question would be why we thought of a transportation network for the Maldives. So when we think of a disaster situation, a crisis situation, how are we going to provide the assistance? How are we going to provide healthcare aid? Current government, they are trying to implement an integrated ferry network. But when we think about that, also we find it a bit challenging, even in a disaster situation, because we have small islands with less than 5 to 10 kilometers, and 99% of the country is sea. So even in a disaster situation, our question was whether this transport system, which the government is currently trying to establish, whether it's going to work or not. Because when we think of 2004 tsunami, that was the biggest and the only natural disaster we have experienced in our lifetime. So when we think of that disaster, the biggest challenge was also transport, because there were a lot of debris. Most of the infrastructures in most of the islands, especially on the eastern side of the island chain, was damaged. So this impacted the transport network also. They find it very difficult, challenging in providing assistance in a short period of time.
Thank you so much. I think you really highlighted the importance of and uniqueness of your country, and the importance of implementing disaster risk management measures, as nowadays with the climate change, a lot of countries are experiencing normal day disasters, even if not for catastrophic events like a crisis at the scale of 2004 tsunami. It is more common to experience everyday flooding events or sea level rise. And so it is very important that each country implement and come up with the measures to resilient and make the infrastructure resilient. Thank you.
So thank you once again for giving Maldives this opportunity, because the TDD has broadened our knowledge on disasters and how to mitigate the risk. That was quite helpful, and I hope to see you again on a similar event. Thank you so much. Shukriya.